The Dazzling One and Sparkles.
Hi.
Hello, it's the Dazzling One teaching tips and tricks to the everyday girl. I'll get your gorgeous to you. In today's video, we're going to do what's called a no makeup look. So, you're probably wondering what that is. Let's get started to find out. So, as you heard in today's video, we're doing what's called a no makeup look. Now, it really is using some products, a nice amount of products, to create this natural, soft look. This dewy, just really soft look. Basically, we're going to be using like natural colors, pretty much just to create this natural look that makes you look fresh and bright and alert. The first step is you want to really make sure your face is really cleansed, exfoliated, and super moisturized. Okay, that's the first step. Make sure that you prime everything. I'm talking all the primers. And if you're not sure about primers, you can watch my Let's Get It Primed video and you'll find out. So the first thing I'm going to use is my Mary Kay foundation primer. Now I'm going to put that all over my face. And you kind of want to start from the middle of your face and work your way out. Now you'll notice I'm kind of doing things out of sequence, because what I'm going to start off by doing is I'm going to prime my whole face. So that way when I do put my CC cream over top, you'll notice why in a second. So I'm going to put my Time Wise lip primer on. Okay. Then I'm going to do my Mary Kay eye primer. I'm just going to do a very little bit of this. Just about that much is all you need. And you remember, anytime we're working with our eyes, we're using our middle fingers. And remember, it goes on white, but it does dry clear. Then I'm doing my lash primer. Okay. Now what we're going to do is apply CC cream. You want to keep away from any sort of full coverage or medium coverage. You want a very sheer foundation. So I'm using Mary Kay's Deep CC cream. I'm also using a former liquid foundation brush. Kind of pumps out to kind of pat it all over my face, then I'll start to blend it. CC cream stands for color corrector, and the nice thing about it is that it corrects imperfection. If you it's a very sheer, very light coverage. I want to say it's probably one of the lightest coverages that Mary Kay carries next. So it would stand side by side, I want to say, with the mineral powder foundation. The difference, there's several differences between them. One is a powder, one's a liquid. And one main thing I would say that's different is that, say you get a little darker in the summer, it goes, like, you can wear it, like, you don't have to change your foundation in the summertime unless you get super tan. But it'll, like, if you get a little tan or a little more tan, I'll say, then it will adjust, it goes with you. So you're like, oh, I gotta change up. It's also good if you just need a little bit of coverage to run out. It does have SPF 15 in it. of a dewy look to it, which is perfect for the natural look. Now, step number 4 is concealer. I'm going to be using Mary Kay's concealer in light bronze. Now, the key to this is not like when you're wearing your full coverage look. The key to this one is that you want to use very little, and I just have one little spot that I've been poking with and I shouldn't have. I'm just going to put just a little bit right there. You might also want to apply it around the eyes, anywhere that you might have redness or discoloration or anything that you want to conceal. But the key is very light. The whole key to this natural look is to look like you just woke up and you're amazing, which you are, but that's just that your face looks. So it has a doe foot applicator. So I'm just going to apply just a smidge there, which is just a light. I'm just going to kind of tap that, see, and I'm putting it right over top. See, that covered that completely, and that's the only place that I have anything currently that, you know, is kind of bugging me. But say if I had darkness under my eyes, I could apply it there, you know, or around your nose, or, you know, maybe you have a blemish or something. Just very light coverage, see? And I just kind of, like I said, I put it right there. It was a little boo-boo that, you know how we do. We poke and we're not supposed to. Thank God for the tone correcting serum, because then it'll be healed. I mean, not only will it be healed, but it'll go away. So now you can't see that. I still have a natural. Now, so is to add highlighter. Now I've put my colors into one of the new compacts that I'm going to be using today, and I'm going to show them to you. So of course this can hold a lot more. It normally does. I just wanted to show you what colors we're working with today. So I'm going to use highlighter. Now normally you'd want a highlighter without any shimmer or glitter. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add, I'm using one that has a very, very milled, finely milled shimmer in it called Glazed. I'm just going to put just a little. So I'm not doing as much as I normally would, because the whole key is just to look soft and natural. Remember, highlight in the places where the light would hit your face. Highlight. So that is that. Okay. The next step is our cheeks. Now we're going, again, keeping everything, keep in mind, the whole key to this is soft and natural, soft and natural. So skin tone, your color choices might be different. If you're fair, you're going to go even lighter than I'm going. If you're a little more bronze, deeper bronze, you're going to go, you might go just a shade darker than what I'm using. So the key is just working with your particular skin tone to create the look. So using Rosy Nude for my cheeks, which is right here, okay? And the key here is rosy, not red. So maybe you have a bronzy, burgundy, red, you know, in it into where I kind of, where my highlight is too. Our next step is the eyes. Now, this one is tough for me only because, you know, eyes are my favorite. So what I want to do is you got to keep in mind with the no makeup look is natural. So the colors that I'm going to be using are Sandcastle and Dusty Rose. And so there are two colors that I'm going to be using on my eyes. So the one that's at pan, the one that's hitting pan is the Dusty Rose. You can see I use that color quite frequent. And this is the Sandcastle. So we're going to start with Sandcastle. Again, based on your tone, your color may change. And the key to this is as I'm applying this, I'm not going to go quite as high as I would. I'm not going to go quite as high as I would with when, you know, doing my eyes regular. And I'm going to just use the one brush, the all over brush, you know, dusting it off kind of in between. Now I'm taking a Dusty Rose and I'm just going to kind of go a little bit over top of that. Again, I'm not going as high. Okay, so next is the brows. Step number 8 is the brows. So I'm using our brow tint. You don't want to sculpt it. You don't want a harsh line on your brows. Again, remember the whole key to this look is very natural, very soft. Even though we are using a lot of products, the key is to make them look soft and natural. So I'm using dark brunette in our brow tint. Okay, we've used it in other videos. So I'm just combing it through, and just the way I'm going with how my brows normally are, because I want them to look soft and natural. So I'm just going to comb it through. And brow serum. Cool thing about that product is, say you've over plucked or tweezed your brows, or say your lashes aren't as thick as you want, you use it at night and it helps like grow the hair that might be missing. And it makes your lashes thicker. I have a sister consultant who has incredible lashes because she uses it. So now we're going to use Lash Love mascara, and I love this because it just gives you a soft lash. It gives you, there's no and our final step in our no makeup look is our lips. So I'm going to be using a rose lip liner. Again, based on your tone, just like with everything, you might have to go lighter or darker. You might want to use a light nude or something based on your color. So the key with this is it's soft and natural. You don't want it overly glossy. It can have a little bit of a shine, but not overly, because you're trying to look just natural. And basically this is just accentuating, you know, what you already have. Gonna fill it in. Now I'm using a former color. It was a lip suede we had a few seasons ago, maybe several seasons ago, but it's called Rosy Blush. It's a lip suede, and you can find other colors. It's just, since I was doing the Dusty Rose and everything, I figured I'd go in the rosy nude with the cheeks and stuff. So this is the no makeup look. So I hope you enjoyed this. Let me go over the Dazzling One, Sparkles, and Cookie the cat. Cookie cat.